With the current bear market, I decided to open up 2 trading bots with Bitsgap. In this video, we're going to take a look at how much money that's made me over the last few weeks, so stay tuned and enjoy the video. Hey, what's going on guys? It's Eric here and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great day and are doing well. Today we're talking about Bitsgap. I actually ended up opening 2 bots with them and I wanted to test out these services that they offer. They offer a few different types of bots. We are going to take a look at those in a second here, but I wanted to share with you guys my experience and as well as how much money was I able to make with these bots. So first and foremost, if we just go on to their platform, sign into my account, it's super easy to create an account and they do offer a 7 free day trial. So that is definitely something you guys can do for yourself if trading bots and crypto bots are something you are interested in. But if we take a look at my 2 bots, I put in $100 in both of these bots and we can see that I opened up a grid bot between AVAX and USDC about 9 days ago, and then I opened up another one which is Matic and USDC. And if we take a look at the AVAX/USDC bot, we can see that it's generated me about $3.17 or about 3.7% in the 9 days it's been working. And then we have the Matic and USDC bot, which has generated me about 24 cents. And this, we're going to talk about why these profits aren't still going up. And that's basically just because the way I set up these bots. So if we go into more of the analytics behind the bot, you can actually see every single transaction that the bot decides to do when it decides to buy Avalanche for this case, and then of course when it decides to sell Avalanche back into USDC. Then we can also track the total profits in USD, and we can also go through all of these transactions as we see here. Now you're probably wondering, why don't I have any more transactions? It seems like the last transaction was around July 17th. So it's been about 7 days since this bot has traded, and that's basically how I had set this bot up. So we are going to take a look at how to set one of these bots, and there is an option in there in order to make your bot actually scale up with the price of the crypto going up. So right now the bot isn't actually trading because I had put a max range for AVAX of about $24, and right now AVAX is above that, which is why the bot isn't buying or selling any AVAX. Now we can also scroll down and see all of the transactions that are happening or that have happened. And as we can see here, there is a small fee for this bot. Obviously, nothing is free in the world, so they take a very, very small fee here for every single transaction that happens. And we can also see that this is why there is a difference between the $104 you see here and the $3.17 of profit. This difference is basically from the fees that the bot end up taking. So if we go back over to bitsgap.com and we take a look at the different bots they do offer on this platform, we have the grid trading bots, which is basically the bots I've set up. And I really do like them because you have full flexibility to customize these bots however you want it and however you see fit. And obviously you have a specific range and you can always customize the bot in your own needs. Now moving on, another bot they do offer is a DCA trading bot, and this is a dollar cost averaging trading bot, which is awesome because this is going to do it all for you based on different strategies that you can set up on this bot, which is super cool. So if you are using some statistical analysis for your trading, you can do that with the DCA trading bot, as well as they do have a futures trading bot. I haven't actually explored this one myself because I'm not trading futures, but if you are into that, you can definitely set one of these bots up as well. Now, if we go back on over to Bitsgap and we take a look at how to set one of these bots up and how to get your profile up and running, the first thing you need to do is actually go to your exchanges and add a new exchange. As we can see, I've connected my KuCoin account here and I have about $200 in there. Now, if we click the add new exchange, the way you're going to do this is you're going to select the exchange that you obviously use. and then you're going to go ahead and connect it via API and just put in the few different keys that you have to put in here, hit connect, and then boom, it's going to be connected. Now you may be asking yourself, why do you need to do that? And that's because the bots are actually trading on those exchanges. So if we go back to my bots, we actually see that all of these transactions are done within KuCoin, and that is why you need to select an account. So if we go here, all of these transactions are actually going through KuCoin or whichever of your exchange that you've connected. Now, the way to go about setting up one of these bots is super simple. Once you have your exchange connected and you have created an account, all you can do is hit start new bot. And now, depending on the membership you have, which we are going to take a look in a second here, you are going to have different options and in terms of bots. So as I said, I am using the classic bot, but of course you can be using any other bots if you want. And this classic bot is what we call the grid bot. And basically, in terms of what a grid bot is, it has a bunch of different grids, which all of these grids represent a buy or sell target for your bot. And then whenever the underlying crypto hits that specific price, well, the bot is either going to buy or sell that coin. So once you've clicked on the classic bot, you do have the option to select whichever pair you want. So for this example, let's say we wanted to do BTC and USDC. So we have Bitcoin and USDC. I want this one here. So we would go ahead and select this. And as we can see right now, it's automatically populating a few fields. It's putting a low price, it's putting a high price, but you can go ahead and do whatever you want with this. So let's say you want to have round numbers, you can put whatever you want on there. So let's say I want 18,000 as opposed to the other number that was there. And I want my high price to be about 26,000 as opposed to whatever was there before. Now you can also choose how many grids you want, and this is also going to impact the amount of money you need to invest. Now, if we see here, we have 115 grids, and all of these green lines here on the graph would represent when the bot would buy and all of the specific targets that the bot would buy BTC. Now on the flip side of things, these red lines here are all of the times the bot would actually sell BTC in order to get USDC. Now you can obviously change the amount of grid levels. It can be anywhere from 5 to 180. And if we go ahead and we change that, we see that on the graph, all of the different price targets are changed. And let's say we wanted to put $100 in this bot. Now it's going to tell me I don't have enough money because all of my money is already in other bots, but this is basically where you would put the amount to invest. And now there is a note here. It says that you need to have at least 5 USDC in order to start this bot with these specific settings. Now something super cool about Bitsgap, and something I really do like, is you can actually backtest your strategy before even putting this out and making the bot live. So if we go ahead and we click backtest, it's actually going to give you the results of the previous 3 days, the previous 7 days, and the previous 30 days if you had ran this bot for those specific days. So we can see that over the course of the last 3 days, I would have made about 0.69% on this. And then over the course of a full month, had I let this bot run within this specific range with all of these criteria as a setting, I would have made about 7%. Now, of course, the backtest is just looking at previous data and what has happened, and it doesn't necessarily mean that this is exactly what's going to happen, because as we know, the crypto space can go up, it can go down quite drastically, and this is just a backtest. It does not actually guarantee your success with this bot. Now, a few other settings with this bot is that we have a take profit. So if you wanted to enable that, let's say it changes by 10%, you can go ahead and tell your bot to take profit, which is awesome. There's also a stop loss option, which is great. You can set that to whatever you want and make sure your bot doesn't actually trade below a certain range. And lastly, you have the trailing up option, which is super interesting, and that's basically what I hadn't enabled on my other bots and why my bots stopped trading, because my price was actually above my high price target here. So I had AVAX all the way until $24, and because AVAX is above that price, my bot isn't actually selling or buying anything. It's waiting for the price of AVAX to come back down. But if I had toggled the trailing up option, This is basically allowing the bot to move your range as the price goes up. So this is very interesting. Of course, it's going to cost you more money if you enable that. It does say here that the bot will use funds from your available balance to place new buy orders as the base price increases. So just if you are using that trailing up function, just make sure that you have more money and that you are aware that it's going to use more money in order to set more buy orders if that underlying asset continues to go up. And within the trailing up option, you do have another option which is called pump protection, and this is going to make sure that all of your buy orders get filled instantaneously if ever there is a price spike within your crypto or your underlying bot. Let's say it goes up by $4. Well, if you have the pump protection, the bot is going to ensure that all of these buy orders are filled within that $4 gap, so you don't miss out on rewards. Now, obviously, if there is a price spike and then the price drops, well, it's obviously more volatile, and that means that the risks are definitely higher, but the rewards could also be higher if you have this enabled. So that's basically how to set up a grid bot within Bitsgap. It's super simple. It probably takes no longer than 2 minutes, and you can also see different strategies here about 1 month backtested results with different pairs and these percentage that would have happened. So of course, none of this is financial advice. And now if you're looking to get in on this Bitsgap trading bot, if you want to set up an account, well, the first thing here is, as we go back, you do have a 7-day free trial if you want to try it out. It does say no credit card required. And then if you are looking to have a plan, well, the basic plan basically gives you 2 active grid bots as well as 10 DCA bots, and that's going to cost you $24 a month. And then of course, as you go up with these packages, you are going to be paying a lot more, but you do have access to more grid bots and more bots in general, all being active at once. So this pro membership gives you 20 active bots, whereas the basic only gives you 2. But of course, it all depends on your strategy and what you're looking to do. So if you are looking to get in on Bitsgap and get one of these packages, well, you can definitely use my referral link. That's going to give you an upgraded pro plan for the 7-day free trial. So if you use my referral, you'll have 7 days of free pro plan membership. Now, of course, I am getting a kickback from this. There's a 30% commission I get from these purchases. So I just want to point that out there, that if you use my link, I am obviously going to get a bit of a commission out of it. Just want to be transparent with you guys. And of course, I'm not telling you guys to go ahead and sign up for these bots. I'm just saying, if you are looking to and you want to try the pro membership without paying $123, without even trying it, you can use this link and try it for 7 days free. So with all of that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button. I made about $4 in the span of about a week and a half with 2 bots. And of course, I could have made more if I had tweaked a few options, but I just wanted to try them out and share my experience with you. So thank you guys so much for watching. Smash the like button, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.